4.1. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Warming up. 1a. Fill in the acrostic with names of things related to nature. B. Butterfly, bananas. E. Evening sunset. A. Arrangement of flowers. U. Uniform rows of pink roses. T. Tropical forests. Y. Yonder hill. B. Make a list of 10 words related to the word joy. For example, happiness. Answer. The words related to joy are 1. Ecstasy. 2. Bliss. 3. Delight. 4. Pleasure. 5. Gladness. 6. Glee. 7. Cheer. 8. Excitement. 9. Rapture. 10. Satisfaction. 2. Recollect a picnic or a trip to a spot of natural beauty, a hill station, a beach, a forest area, etc. when you were younger. Write 4 beautiful, unforgettable scenes that left a deep impact on you. Answer. 1. The breathtaking scenery of the spectacular landscapes. The abundance of greenery and orchards in Himachal Pradesh makes a visit to this place an out-of-the-world experience for any tourist. 2. At every turn there was something new to see. Out of earth and rock and leafless bough, the magic touch of the monsoon rains had brought life and greenery. 3. We went to a rocky beach and saw the spread of the majestic ocean and the rocks alongside carved, sculpted and shaped by the water. 4. From the watchtower of the Prongs Ray Lighthouse, which is surrounded on all sides by the Arabian Sea, the man had heard the sea rage like a possessed spirit, the darkness dispelled only by the beam of light flung across the waters from the tower he mans. 3. Meter in poetry is a pattern of stressed and unstressed syllables in the lines of a poem. It gives rhythm to the poem. Read the poem below aloud, and with any colored pen or pencil, put stress marks on those syllables that are stressed in the words of the poetic lines. The steadfast coursing of the stars, the waves that ripple to the shore, the vigorous trees which year by year spread upwards more and more, the jewel forming in the mine, the snow that falls so soft and light, the rising and the setting sun, the growing glooms of night, all natural things both live and move in natural peace that is their own. Only in our disordered life, almost is she unknown. 4. Consonants and assonants. Consonants. Repetition of consonant sounds within a word, phrase or a short sentence. For example, pitter-patter, chuckle-fickle, sick duck, Betty bought some bitter butter. Assonants. Repetition of vowel sounds within a word, phrase, sentence. For example, Jack had a bag. Men sell metal, kettle. Let the engineers steer without fear. Note, here the focus is on pronunciation and not on the spelling of words. From the above poem, pick out examples of consonants and of assonants within words or phrases.
Chapter 4.1. A
Factual question. 1. List the things of beauty mentioned in the poem. Answer. All beautiful things of nature are a boon for human beings. The sun, the moon, the trees, daffodils, simple sheep, clear streams, ferns, musk rose, etc. provide us peace and happiness. 2. List the things that cause suffering and pain. Answer. Disease, disappointments, jealousy, lack of human qualities, gloomy days, unhealthy and evil ways cause pain and suffering in our lives. English workshop. 1. Read the poem and fill in the table. Serial number. Expressions of beauty, joy. Expressions of sorrow. 1. The sun, the moon. Desire to offend others. 2. Shady trees. 2. Hopelessness. 3. Beautiful daffodil flowers. 3. Lack of noble men. 4. Streams of water. 4. Bad health. 5. Tales of heroic men who sacrificed their lives. 5. Unhappiness. 6.
Dense green bushes of forest falls, where fragrant musk rose grows.
6. Gloom, darkness. 2. Answer in your own words. A. What is the impact of a beautiful thing on us? A beautiful thing leaves a permanent impression on our minds. Its loveliness goes on increasing. It stays in our imagination and becomes a source of joy forever. B. What does a thing of beauty keep in store for us? The effects of the things of beauty permanently charm our senses. They do not fade with time and stay in our senses. No time and space can put an end to the effect of beauty of objects. C. Who are the mighty dead? Why are they attributed with grandeur? The mighty dead are those who have sacrificed their lives for a noble cause and made great achievements in their lifetime. The mighty dead are honored and worshipped for their remarkable achievements. Now they are lying buried under their graves. On the day of judgment, God also will reward them for their noble deeds. It is this dignity that is associated with them. D. How does the memory of a beautiful visual scene become a joy forever? Beautiful things are like an endless fountain which goes on pouring the immortal drink onto us from the heavens. They are a source of immense joy and happiness. 3. Pick out and rewrite 5 lines that contain imagery. For example, A. We are reading a flowery band. B. A bower quiet for us and a sleep full of sweet dreams. C. Trees old and young sprouting a shady boon. D. And such are daffodils in the green world they lie in. E. The mid-forest brake rich with a sprinkling of fair musk rose blooms. 4. Choose the correct figures of speech that occurs in the following lines. Justify your choice. A. Dash, but still we keep a bower quiet for us. 1. Simile. 2. Irony. 3. Metaphor. Irony, but we still keep a bower quiet for us. B. Some shape of beauty moves away the pall. 1. Personification. 2. Alliteration. 3. Hyperbole. Answer. Some shape of beauty moves away the pall. Personification. C. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. 1. Epigram. 2. Antithesis. 3. Climax. Answer. Epigram. D. Trees old and young, sprouting a shady boon. 1. Exclamation. 2. Personification. 3. Antithesis. Answer. Antithesis and personification. 5. From the poem, pick out words that we do not use often in modern times. They should match the meanings given below. A. Gift. Boon. B. The next day. Morrow. C. A protective spot for animals. Boon. D. A cool shady spot. Bower. Under tall under. E. Ferns. Break. F. Edge. Brink. G. Depression. Gloom. H. Cover for the dead. Pall. I. Streams. Rills. J. Poetry. Poesy. 6. Copy the first 8 lines and mark the stressed syllables using a colored pen. Answer. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness, but still will keep a bower quiet for us and a sleep full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. Therefore, on every morrow are we wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth, spite of despondence of the inhuman dearth. 7. Read the poem and write A. The rhyme scheme of the following lines. Lines 1 to 8. The rhyme scheme is AA, BB, CC, DD. Last stanza AA, BB, CC, DD. B. 1. The number of stressed syllables, rhythm in the line. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. 2. Does the poem retain a steady rhythm throughout? Yes. C. Give 4 examples of each. Pick the lines from the poem. 1. Consonants. 1. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never. 2. Full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. Therefore, on every morrow are we breathing. 3. The passion poesy glories infinite. Haunt us till they become a cheering light. 4. Onto our souls and bound to us so fast that whether there be shine or gloom overcast. 2. Assonance. 1. Pass into nothingness, but still will keep a bower quiet for us and asleep. 2. A flowery band to bind us to the earth, spite of despondence of the inhuman dearth. 3. Of noble natures, of the gloomy days, of all the unhealthy and over-darkened ways. 4. From our dark spirits, such the sun, the moon, trees old and young, sprouting a shady boon. 8. Go through the poem again and write in your notebook an appreciation of the poem in the paragraph format. Refer to page number 5. Answer. Appreciation of the poem. The poem A Thing of Beauty is a Joy Forever received contemptuous criticism after its release, and Keats himself noted its rambling and unpleasant style. Not all critics detested the work. Some of the poets said that the Song of Endymion beats throughout with a noble poet's sense of all that his art means for him. There are various poetic devices used in the poem: metaphor, alliteration, imagery. The immense use of imagery can be found in the clause flowery bands, which visualizes a bunch of flowers like a band. Theme. The poem in many ways signifies a romantic finale of Keats' firm belief in the non-destruction of beauty and of its claim to legitimacy with reference to its permanence and its ability to call up or contextualize the truth. This forms the main theme of the poem. The poet's artistic view of beauty as an obstinate source of pleasure and joy comes in the face of a knowledge of the sharp problems of life, to which the essential thing of beauty offers their own mode of struggle. The poem concludes by saying that beautiful things are figuratively an endless source of nectar that pours down to us from heaven, bringing eternal joy for a soul's grandeur. They are like a medicine of life, an ever-diminishing source of pleasure and delight, a boundless source of joy that seems to be a precious gift from heaven. A beautiful thing will give joy throughout one's lifetime. Even when we are depressed or dejected, our experience of a beautiful thing can help us shake off our sadness and can bring us joy. 9. Project. Collect from various sources proverbs or maxims related to beauty of nature. Make a chart or poster with the same. Decorate it with images, drawings, pictures, and put it up by turns in your class. Students are expected to do this activity on their own.